Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Everyone who is booking, making purchases off the website, pledges to the Patreon, sending things to the P.O. Box, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the CorieSims. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. Yes, I do. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get... I don't know, I feel like a weekend message, obviously randomly here on the weekend. Hey! Hey! Let's turn this down. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Alright. We're going to do a similar layout. I like those layouts, those are fun. Alright, so we have throat chakra. Okay. I love you guys. Six cards. They said 6 cards. Okay. You are the High Priestess, the High Priest. Okay. You win some, you lose some. Whoa, whoa, that is way more than 6. Oh, Insecurities. What's funny is, so we have surprise here, and when I was, when I came on, I was gonna be like, surprise, but because usually I'm not on the weekends, but I didn't. That's funny. Okay, 2 more, please. 2 more. Let's get it. I don't want that one. Fire sign. Fire sign might be significant. Two more, please. Okay. Again, obsession. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is like one energy over here and then this is like another energy. It's kind of what it's feeling like. So I don't know what we're talking about here. One more, please. One more, please. Angel. Months. Interesting. Okay. Can we just get an... Well, okay. We'll take it. I almost want to get a different one and just remember that that one was there. Okay. The cycle slash energy is shifting in the in-between. So some of this, you know, we've been getting these same cards. Look how thick these are. And we and I shuffled them. There's so many here. Okay? So, you know, anyways, let's keep going. All right. So there is definitely something going on, probably with, I would assume that maybe this is your side here, okay? But we'll see. But something is going on with the throat chakra here, okay? Some sort of healing. Yeah, your throat chakra could have been like blocked. I heard, or even attacked. Yeah, something could have, ooh, but the, ooh, okay. All right, let's see. All right, what's this throat chakra? I almost like said, I don't know what I was going to say. What is this throat chakra for the collective, please? 5 of Wands. Yeah, that's literally like exactly what I just said. Okay, what about the 5 of Wands with this throat chakra? Why? Who? When? Where? Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Okay. 2 5s though. That's some change. Yeah. The World. I feel like this is being revealed to you. You know what I mean? Like it could be, maybe some of you like set the intention to like heal a certain wound or something like that. And so something could be, yeah, being revealed here. About that. Let me get one more on that. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Also, too, when it comes to this throat chakra, yeah, Four of Wands with the 1111 is some sort of mastery is what I just heard. So you could be there could be a big focus on mastering self-expression, truth, like your truth, not that you are like not being honest, but you know what I mean, like I'm hearing like self-acceptance, protecting yourself. Also there's like a little bit of like people-pleasing energy here, that is being overcome. But this Five of Cups is almost, I feel like that could actually be somebody's energy. Could be a water sign, does not have to be a water sign, but this is somebody who I feel you know, it was hurt or is hurt or something. But this definitely, a lot of this comes from like things in the past, things that you've experienced. We'll dive deeper into it here. But tell me more about, actually, they're saying come back around. Okay. Okay, so there's some sort of like, you know, mastery or alignment or something going on within your throat chakra, okay? You're definitely healing something. It could tie into like a masculine energy or just masculine energy. Okay. What is this? You are the High Priest and the High Priestess. For the collective, please. The Magician. Okay. What about this? Tell me more. Please. Pray, please. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so with this, like, you are the High Priest or the High Priestess, this is definitely also, like, just really, like, denoting towards some sort of self-mastery. Okay, so some of you may not consider yourselves that, like the High Priest or the High Priestess. You know, you may have another, like, title for, like, your truth or something like that. But it honestly feels like with this Magician, this Queen of Pentacles, it feels, again, like there's, it is, it's some sort of, that makes sense though, right? Because we were just talking about you ending a cycle. Mm-hmm. I also feel like you're manifesting something here. Mm-hmm. On this Queen of Pentacles, you can see this little bunny. That makes me feel like something is running towards you. Like coming towards you very quickly. Okay. What's this? You win some, you lose some? I feel like this you win some, you lose some is one, kind of releasing imperfection here a little bit, but also accepting, I don't know, the word failure keeps coming to mind, but I think that's just how it's perceived. You know, I feel like, you know, something may have, I honestly, with the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands, it feels like this was a win, okay? Or it's going to be a win here. But there is this energy of, I feel like within this throat chakra. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you guys couldn't hear me. It got crazy loud. The neighbor got home. And it was just a neighbor. I just wanted to make sure that there was nobody just showing up at my house. That doesn't usually happen, but you never know. But anyways, okay. Yeah, so it... Gosh. That's probably... Okay, here we go. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, so, but there is this, again, Ace of Wands, King of Wands here. A level of optimism, right, about where you are on some sort of journey or something here. But I also feel like there is... Like I said, it's like not fearing, like there could have been like a level of fear of failure, right? Simply because, you know, again, there could have been something in your throat chakra that is like had to do with maybe... You know, if we go back to perfectionism, oftentimes that comes from, like, sometimes wanting to prove yourself, right, to certain people who really, like, maybe never made you feel seen, right? So you're looking to feel seen. You know what I'm saying? And so that creates this, like, fear of failure because if, like, they don't see me in my success, right? Like, or there could have been, you know, some sort of... I don't know. You know, I feel like for everyone it could be a little bit different. And this is coming through. Yesterday I was kind of working through some stuff, And for me to share right now, I sometimes have a hard time making decisions because when I was young, I would make a decision and maybe my parents or something didn't agree or maybe hurt their feelings or whatever, right? If it was a decision that was good for me. And without knowing, but it was like I could feel their response and I didn't realize that it was theirs, right? So I like internalized this and it like had brought me into a space of like having a hard time making decisions and not trusting my decisions. So I don't know, for whatever reason, I felt like I needed to share that. It might help somebody, but yeah. Anyways. All right, let's go a little deeper here. Let us do one. All right, tell me more about this Five of Wands, Five of Cups with the Four of Wands. I feel, so it says ascending and we have entity attachment. I feel like this entity attachment is probably just like some sort of, you know, like wound or trauma for a lot of you. Okay. But yeah, this is what ascending. Hello. Something that was, keeping you, you know, restricted or stagnant maybe in some type of way. Okay. Maybe tell me a little bit more about the entity attachment. Maybe we can like dive. Yeah, look, we have abuse with ancestors. So this was probably a bloodline thing. You know what I mean? Like with the ancestors showing up here. Okay. And this like abuse, like not saying that you necessarily like were abused per se. But I'm really picking up on more so like mishandled. And this could definitely, I feel like with this ancestors here, this is something that was definitely like a generational thing. Five of Cups, Five of Wands, that's somebody that has no, like there's no emotional regulation at all, right? And so if you have a parent that cannot help you emotionally regulate as a child and you never really learn how to do so, they often shut you down is what I'm hearing. So I'm talking, yeah, I'm talking to energies that were like shut down, like maybe through, like if you express yourself or, you know what I mean? Like you were made to feel small or your expression was not, you know, maybe it was like brushed off or, you know, I'm hearing like maybe even like your opinion or, you know what I mean? It's just yeah, that and that's kind of circling around back to that energy of like not being seen here. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm picking up on here. But this, it definitely feels like this was something that was, you know, generational here, but you are just destroying this. You are working hard to destroy this. And ultimately, I feel like mostly the message is not necessarily about like I mean, it is about healing that root, but it's more so about like the self-mastery and like overcoming that, right? Like, but maybe also about seeing, you know, where that I don't know. It feels like we're pinpointing a restriction here in order, you know, in order for it to be released. So it's not to say like don't, you know, I don't know. Somebody needs to hear like don't linger on like the abuse too much, right? Like as far as like what you received, you know, it's time to see it in a different perspective. If that makes sense, right? You know, but it's your process. You know. Like, okay. Tell me about this Magician and the Queen of Pentacles here. Is that really loud? I feel like it's probably really loud. Okay, so this also too, this you are the High Priest and the High Priestess here, okay? Like, your intuition is correct. There is... You know, especially with that Five of Wands being up there and you know, there is somebody that, you know, was doing some sort of evil eye, like after you walked away. You know, they felt abandoned here. Ooh, my tummy just is grumbling. You know, this was a soulmate here, okay? But I think that you intuitively knew that whoever this was like, I don't know. Are doing something like behind the scenes here. Maybe like to your money. Yeah, I think it's just let me get one more on that. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly that, right? Like, but it's something that you know, it's like, something's going on, right? And maybe, or is off. Okay, and you're like, I know that I am like, you know, that I am working on things, and like it just maybe came out of the blue or something like that. There's something that is like off, or you know, it is, you're correct about like where you feel like this may be coming from. Okay, you know, and with the evil eye being here, it's really just, I heard like maybe like gossip and rumors, and, you know, really negative thoughts and things like that. Like, you know, and not saying it's like nothing, but it's, I don't know. Something, you're correct about why something is off, okay? But I feel like this is probably helping you to, I keep saying I'm sorry. I feel like it's helping you to, this mastery here. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's see. Win some, you lose some. This Ace of Wands with this King of Wands. Tell me about that. Well, that was manipulation right there. Okay, we have poverty. Hello. Ritual bliss. Oh gosh. Wow. Okay, Ace of Wands, King of Wands. You know, we have poverty, hello, ritual bliss, and intuitive Kev. Again, you know, it's almost like discovering Oz. Okay? Intuitively, you know who is behind the screen, the curtain, the, you know, whatever this is. Okay? Yeah, because this is somebody who I think came towards you probably in the past at some point, okay? And I really get this feeling that they, you know, we have this ritual here with this bliss. This makes me feel like, somebody, they did something to influence the way that you view them, or the way that, or I heard the way that they make you feel. Okay? Yeah, they did something to influence the way that that they make you feel. Like knowing that you're going to like make decisions based on certain energy, right? Yeah. So, but you already walked away from this because we're in this space where you're mastering this throat chakra here. You know, and this could have also been a part of some sort of like restriction, right? Maybe they, like maybe it influenced that somehow, you know, or but basically somebody, whether it's, I don't, for some of you it's romance, for some of you it was a friend or a family member, you walked away from somebody and they, you know, but the thing is like, it was an illusion to begin with, I think. You know what I mean? Like if somebody did a ritual to make you, the way that, you know, they make you feel a certain type of way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so, but again, going back to, like, this is helping you to master some sort of self-expression here, okay? Excuse me. Sorry. Looking at the camera and, like, on the delayed, that looked really funny. Sorry. This also, too, you know, this person could have had that, that entity attached here. For some of you, that is that abuse, right? That's where that abuse was coming from. This 5 of Wands on your throat chakra. Because this person didn't want to be exposed. But, again, it's bringing up these old, maybe even insecurities here of your own, you know, to help release them. My throat feels really shaky too. I don't know why. So, I mean, well, I do know why. But, like, as far as this message goes, like, hello. All right, what is this insecurities here for the collective, please? Six of Wands, 3 of Swords. So this makes me feel like this energy of almost like I'm hearing being stifled, okay? But also too, like, feeling like there's almost like this energy of, like, if nobody else recognizes or sees, or, you know, like, if there's like, I don't know, there's almost like restricting yourself because, like, out of, like, not wanting to get heartbroken by, like, the response. Yeah, that's what it is. And it feels like maybe even like a lack of response, right? Like, almost like, again, that energy of not being seen, or like what you have to say is, or what you create, or what you're doing, or something like that is not important, or like, which it very much is, okay? But this is kind of what's coming up here. Now, this is also somebody who has a lot of, and this is somebody else too, going back to somebody, you know, that's where that ties in for you here. And that could be actually, you know, where you kind of attracted this person to begin with, right? Or some of these, like, maybe you had, like, similar insecurities, okay? Doesn't have to be, okay? And don't claim it if it's not yours, okay? I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just the messenger. Just the one, you know, just only take what is yours, okay? But this is also, you know, somebody who, you know, you could be at some sort of level of success here. I think regardless of your, you know, what you're working through. I think that you have managed to bring yourself, you know, further in life to a certain level of success. Okay. Is it where you want to be? Probably not. Is that okay? Absolutely. Are you right where you're supposed to be? 1000%. Okay. So, yeah, so this could also be, it's like, you know, somebody could really, it's almost like their heartbreak, like, you know, about your success stems from their own insecurities, you know? And if you walked away from this person, and either to go towards a success or to, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't know, like, I'm really kind of getting this energy of like, you know, this would be like two people that were in the same situation, but one person gets themselves out of it and the other person, you know, rather than like being proud of that person because of their own insecurities, they, you know, they grow these like lower vibrational emotions and things like that towards the situation and towards you. All right. Tell me about this obsession here for the collective. Okay, now we're going back to they're bringing back up, you know, what I kind of worked through yesterday as far as like the decisions, right? And making decisions. If I made a decision that maybe, you know, maybe made my parents feel hurt or, you know, and those would be like, I don't know. Not like I was like hurting my parents, right? But there was like one time I was like, you know, I was moving into my mom's, you know, I could feel my dad's pain, right? Like, or like, you know, that, or like, or their judgment, or, but their pain and their judgment was their, you know, their own restrictions, right? Their own limitations. Now we have a third 5 out here, okay? So this is a lot of change. Again, this mastery is like, I feel like it's, you know, kind of a big deal. Anyways, you know, so now we have this sign, the 5 of Swords here on this obsession. This is like clarity on, maybe who this is. Or seeing clearly, you know, why this happened. Or seeing clearly that the battle is over, like you've defeated something, right? Like, let's get a little bit more on, well, okay, let me just get a couple on the cycle energy is shifting. And like the, you know, the throat chakra definitely ties into choices, right? And so there's this energy of like, again, this is with the Lovers coming out here, that's the Lovers, right? But it's also choices, and I feel like very significant choices, but also like embracing the choices that you make, and feeling very confident in them, and you know, moving from your own perspective rather than, you know, fearing, again, like I said, like that. It's just like a, again, like a subconscious restriction of like holding back, right? Due to others' restrictions, right, in the past. There, you know. Heaven's running for Alright, what's the Six of Wands with the Three of Swords? Oh, the obsession. Okay. Yeah. So this person is a little bit of obsessed with where you are in life. Okay? Whatever that looks like for you. You know? You've had some sort of victory over, I feel like, a lot of things, right? You've gained, I feel like they're telling me you've gained in life, right? You've grown in life. There's, you know, especially with this over here, right? Like something that you started from the beginning, you know, started from the bottom, now we're here. You know, going from the ace to the king, right? Like that is mastery in some sort of area, right? That's, you know, taking something, you know, from the bottom to the top, right? From the beginning to not the end, but to, you know, full grown, you know? Okay. Tell me about this. Yeah. This third party keeps showing up. Just so you know, there's a third party that's still obsessed. Okay? Like, they just are. Gosh. Okay, tell me about the Sun with the Five of Swords. So we have mature man, we have child, and we have animosity. So this could be, you know, like, could have been like a father. Okay. Interesting. It could have been like a father and a child that were like mad, right? Like somebody that's probably older than you, with that mature man coming out, older man here. But also too, like this, yeah, okay, they're also kind of telling me here, you know, with this mature man with the child, it's like this man may be old, but they're really a child. They really have no emotional regulation. Going right back to it. They have no emotional regulation. I'm almost picking up on an energy of like, you know, like a boy like stomping and screaming because they didn't really get their way. That's what this is. Somebody was stomping and screaming. Their inner child was stomping and screaming because they didn't get their way because, you know, I heard their mommy broke their heart. And I hate to even say it that way because I feel for them. You know what I mean? I hate that they ever experienced that, right? As somebody whose parents broke, you know, were my first heartbreaks as well, you know. I never wish that on anyone. You know, but this is somebody that, you know, they retaliated because they have no emotional regulation. So yes, you are correct that there is kind of some shit as far as that goes, okay? But again, also, you're mastering yourself through all of this. So kudos to you, fam. Kudos to you. All right. Yeah, look, we have chakras, balance, work, labor, and efforts, gifts, okay? There's some sort of surprise, and then we have rising star, we have rich girl, hello, okay? Expectation, divine feminine, divine masculine, family, hello. Good things are coming. Good things are coming. Oh, I heard good things are here. They're already here. Good things are already here. All right. Tell me about this Lovers with this Three of Pentacles. Oh yeah, with the shift, the energy is shifting. This is also too like, you know, partnerships are changing, right? Whether it be romantic, platonic, anything like that. Okay. So this person could have just represented, like, you know, again, with that entity here, like just a general, you know, energy that you had been fighting for a very long time. You know, probably your whole bloodline. You know what I mean? Just people that come in and kind of manipulate the way that they make you feel so that they can take advantage in some type of way, whatever, yada, yada. Okay? Emotionally immature, whether or not they're intentionally trying to take advantage, regardless, it feels like, you know, definitely not being able to regulate, manage the emotions, not understanding the shadow, things like that, okay? Unhealed, if you will, all right? And through this mastery and this healing of the throat chakra, you're ending that you know, cycle basically for the bloodline here. Yeah. And I really feel like this ties into, look, we have, moving on, we have rising star again. We have chakras here, okay? I really feel, you know, there's something about like a decision here. And this rising to star, it doesn't necessarily have to like mean that specifically for everyone, right? It's just like you are choosing to like go to different heights, you know, like break the chains so that you can go to different heights, you know what I mean, and things like that, right? Like in your life and you know, evolve and grow and you know, whatever. Yeah. Some of you, it is like a you know, like kind of a rising stardom type thing where you will be seen, you know, by a lot of people, okay? But it's almost like you know, this entity, I feel like it's been restricting, you know, the blood, you know, the bloodline for a long time, right? It's almost like, you know, people could like get maybe to like some sort of like level, right? But then there was like, you know, it was like that was it, right? Like, you know, but you're breaking through this kind of like glass ceiling here. Yeah, I just heard you paid off some sort of debt. Then down here we have 43, 44, and 45 all in a row. I'm telling you, there's, and then we have the 555s. Like there is some sort of change here. I think you're like, I think as you're like doing this work, I think whoever I'm talking to, you're beginning to see like changes. If you haven't been seeing them for quite some time already, I feel like you're beginning to see them. I love that, Shelley. That's so funny. That's synchronistic. Except for me, it's like for the song. You know what I mean? There's certain things that like are like a Jake stamp, if you will, and that's one of them. Hey, Mary. Yeah, so but this is what's going on. Okay, you're closing out, you're healing something major within your throat chakra here, your self-expression. You know, and somehow it's tied into this person that cannot manage their emotions. You know, that felt rejected. Yeah. But that you know, this person probably was like the, you know, like the Goliath, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what this feels like, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, this person was like the Goliath. Okay? And it's like, you know, you stepped up and you just, you know, knocked him straight out. You know what I mean? And it, like I said, yeah, it released, I feel like something on the bloodline. Anywho, I think I'll leave it there. This is a wonderful message. Maybe this is like what you're working through this weekend, or you may get some sort of downloads about this weekend, or, you know, I don't know why it's coming up, but, you know, or maybe this is just confirmation that you have, you know, slayed the Goliath, you know what I mean? And it's healing something in your throat chakra. But I would love to stay in chat. Maybe I'll come back later, but I need to go cook some breakfast. When I was getting ready for this, Michael was still asleep, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go live really quick before the kids wake up, get a message out." And then he woke up like right before, and I was like, "I'm still gonna go live." So I was like, "Are you good until I'm done?" So I got to go make breakfast. But I hope that everyone has a fantastic day. And I love you dearly. And, you know, trust your intuition, okay? Definitely about this situation. I just noticed that at the bottom of the deck, it's your turn to shine. This is your year here, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, guys. I love you, I love you, I love you.